Right, so you want to learn the A major scale. The A major scale has the same finger positions, exact same finger positions, as all three scales that we've learned before, C, G, and D. Those can be found in the link below. If you don't know them already, I would suggest you learn them or click the link just above my head. So, the A major scale has 3 sharps in it, C sharp, F sharp, and G sharp. And it sounds like this. The F sharp and the G sharp are paired together, and the C sharp sort of hangs about on its own. But it still follows the exact same fingers that we had from the previous scales. So, to start with, in the right hand, we've got our thumb on A, second finger on B, third to C sharp. Tuck thumb underneath to get to the D, then E, F sharp, and G sharp, which is the new one compared to D major, with 2, 3, 4, and tuck thumb underneath to get to A again, which resets the pattern. Going from A, we're going to go second finger on B, third on C sharp, thumb underneath to get to D, second on E, third on F sharp, fourth on G sharp, little finger on A. Coming back down again, we're going to remember the G sharps, the F sharps, and the C sharps, and using up all of our fingers before we do any changeovers. So, A, G sharp, F sharp, E, D, down to our thumb, third finger over the top to C sharp, back down to our thumb until we get to A, fourth finger over the top for G sharp, until we land on D with our thumb, C sharp over the top, with our third finger, and then B and A with second and first. Now the left hand, remember, uses the same fingers as both C major, or as all 3 scales, as C major, G major, and D major. So it starts like this. Fifth finger on A, use up all of your fingers, remembering the C sharps, F sharps, and G sharps. Once you get to your thumb on E, third finger over the top to get to F sharp, second on G sharp, thumb on A. Fourth finger over the top to get to B, third on C sharp, D, and E, with second and first respectively, and then third finger over the top to F sharp, second on G sharp, thumb on A. That gets us to the top. Now coming back down again, we're going to use fingers 1, 2, 3, A, G sharp, and F sharp, thumb underneath to E, E, D, C sharp, B, thumb underneath once you got to the B with your forefinger to get to the A. Then G sharp and F sharp with second and third, thumb underneath to E, then second, third, fourth, and fifth, to end up back where you started, remembering every single sharp along the way. Now to practice this, I would start with your right hand and make sure that you've memorized all 3 sharps in this scale. Then, when you're happy with the fingers to go alongside it, try and get it up to about 120 BPM, treating all the notes as if they were quavers. Then, once you're happy with that, do the same with the left hand until it's just as confident and just as smooth, with even notes across the board. Then, when you're confident with hands separately, put both hands together. Make sure they're just as even, just as confident, and they use the same correct fingers we learned when hands were going separately, until the scale sounds perfect.